What if you could control an entire army in Minecraft? Well, this mod lets you do that. So I asked my community to give me some strategies, and you guys did not disappoint. So let's get right into it, because these strategies will only get crazier. Let's start with something very simple. Ian's strategy is 10 charged creepers with skeletons and a necromancer, and his army is tasked with taking on this defense. Now, the necromancer has this special ability called the blood moon, which turns any area into night, and that is exactly what we're going to use. All right, here they come. Okay, well, this didn't exactly work. The main problem with this strategy was the lack of tank units, I think. And this next comment fixes that. The Sergeant Green is telling us to spam creepers and Ravagers until we win. This would be nice if there wasn't a population cap, but let's try it anyways. It looks like it's working pretty well. I'm using the Ravagers as shields just like he told me to. I think it worked. That strategy was pretty good, but it's only the tip of the iceberg. Just wait until the end when things get really crazy. Now it is time for a highly requested strategy. Yes, GM Jolly, I have seen your comments. Here is 5 Ghasts just for you. Okay, there, look. I don't know why someone thought the pillagers couldn't shoot at the Ghast, but that is not true. There, they took 1 tower. You happy now? This is when things start to get crazy. Rayquaz Gamer wants us to use 1,000 charged creepers. Comment down below if you think my PC can even handle this. Here we are on a nice flat piece of land, and we are about to spawn as many creepers as we can. I've actually done something similar before in this YouTube short I made, and it lagged pretty quickly. So let's begin. Oh, it is lagging. Okay, honestly, we spawned way more than I thought was going to be possible. But if you can see, it is very laggy right now. Let's see if they can move at all. Oh my god. Jeez. It's like a C. Okay, so when I deselect them, my FPS is just fine. I'm just adding a few more to make it 1,000. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see what they can do against these 3 towers. This is not a good sign. Jeez. Oh. Oh. You know, let's just make sure there's nothing left of these towers. I think this might be enough. Okay, it's time for the next one. What? If you guys think I'm about to download Jenny's mod or something like that, you're crazy. Although... Okay, so obviously I'm not downloading that mod, but there's something that can kind of simulate spanking your own troops. And that thing is the Pillager Captain, which gives a speed boost to the surrounding troops. Now, I don't know if this is what happens when you spank people. You know what? Never mind. But let's just see if this works. This is actually a really strong army, so it should easily be able to take out these 5 towers. Wow, they are moving fast. Why was this actually really disappointing? I guess this just shows how powerful these watchtowers really are. Our next suggestion is just creative mode. God, why didn't I think of that before? Let me just humor you by throwing some TNT at this tower. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Our next comment comes from Seal. Mate with the villagers to make more troops quicker. That sounds about right. If you guys don't know who Seal is, all I have to say to you is watch this video. You'll understand. These comments are about to ramp up, just like any stock that Nancy Pelosi buys. But before that, a quick shout out to Iran Ball, Scarian, and GM Jolly. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, now that that's done, let's go on to the next comment. Luigi Mario is telling us to add guns, and that is exactly what I wanted to hear. I simply have to make it through this whole defense and destroy the town hall at the end. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for the recommendation. I actually had a lot of fun. Okay, it's time for the next comment. Child villager with bomb strapped on? Yo, you guys are messed up. Okay, moving on from that. It is time for the long-awaited 10th strategy. Malachi LF is telling us to make an orbital strike cannon. And this mod I'm about to show you does exactly that. Made by Space Potato. Just watch how crazy this is.
Orbital laser program. Initialized.
Oh my gosh. Already this is crazy. Okay. Okay. Jeez. The effects and everything are actually next level. I mean, look how realistic that is. And this is not the only thing. Absolutely crazy. These strategies were insane, but what if I could recreate historical battle strategies like Blitzkrieg and Phalanx? Well, that's what I'm gonna do next. So subscribe and turn on that bell so you don't miss it.